Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Priti and in this tutorial today we will see what is class, what are the types of classes, what is object and what are the packages in Java. So let's get started. So class is a group of objects which have a common properties. It is a template or a blueprint of your object. It will show how your class will give you a definition of your object, like what characteristics of your objects are, what properties are there for your object, like what methods, what variables you have declared. So all those things will be get assigned to your object. Okay, so what happens when you create a class? You didn't get any physical memory allocation for your class. It is just a logical representation how your object is going to look like. Okay, so this is how you can declare your class. You have to, like, if you needed any, you can import the packages. Then you have to give a class name. Your class name should be as your file name. Then whatever variables you needed, you can define them. Whatever methods you needed, you can define them. Now we have different types of classes: concrete class, POJO class, abstract class, final class, static class, inner class, and enum. Now we'll see one by one. What is mean by concrete class? So concrete class is normal class with no abstract methods. So what is abstract method? Abstract method it is just declaration of your method. Your method is not, you abstract method doesn't have any body. You just declare that method and then you implement it in another class. So any class with a zero abstract method is called as a concrete class. Then we have a POJO. So plain old Java object. This class usually we use to define our database. It has only private variables with a getter and setter methods to access them. So we define private variables in POJO and then we access them using getter and setters. So what is abstract class? Abstract class is a class which can have zero or more abstract methods, abstract and non-abstract methods. So we create abstract class using abstract keyword. Then we have a final class. So if we mark any class as a final, then we cannot inherit that class. So if you want any class not to get inherited, then you can create or you can mark that class as a final using a final keyword. Then we have a static class. That class can have a static members and you don't need to create any object of your static class. So when you define in class as a static, your class get memory once you create a class. So once your class is been loaded in the memory, then your variables and methods get memory in a stack. So you need to use a static keyword to define any class or to declare or to mark any class as a static class. Then we have an inner class. So what is inner class? Inner class, Java provides you um, a feature in which you can create a or define a class within a class. And that class is called as a inner class. Then we have enum. In enum, you can define or you can define all your constants which you needed to use in your project or your program, and then you can use them using their own name. Okay, so this is a special class that represents a group of constants, and those constants you can use using a enum class. Now we have an object. So what is object? Object is an instance of your class. So what is meant by instance? Instance means uh, when you define any class, you didn't get any memory, you didn't get any uh, memory in a stack, or you didn't get any physical existence. So object is a physical instance, or when you create an object, you can actually have something, some value in that particular object. For example, um, you are looking for any construction, then your builder will show you a blueprint of that particular building. Okay, so they just tell you, so here will be your kitchen, this is your bedroom, this will be your balcony, or this will be your gallery, and this is um this is your terrace or anything like that. So that's what the plan, or that is a blueprint, which is we consider as a class. So what is object? So when your construction is completed, and when you get the possession, and when you actually have your that flat, or your bungalow, or your building, or whatever you have, you needed to construct it, that is the object. You get physical existence of that particular uh, flat. So that is object. So how we create object? So for example, I have a class sample, and I have to create a object for my class sample. So this is how I will create a class using new keyword. So I have to give a name of class, which is sample. Then I have to give a name to my object, which I have given my sample. You can give it anything as per your as per your convenience. And then using new keyword will create an instance of your class sample. Now we'll see packages. Um, Java has like Java provides us a set of classes, interfaces, and sub packages that are similar. Okay, in Java, packages are divided into two types. We have inbuilt packages or built-in packages and user-defined packages. So, built-in packages and user-defined packages are two types of packages, and you can create your own packages as per your requirement, which is defined as a user defined packages. And also Java has their own packages, which are built-in packages. For example, Java provides util.io, .math, and there are many more packages provided by Java, which we can use, and in which we have already implemented uh, classes are there, which we can reuse in our program. So that is the purpose behind the packages. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching video. If you like the video, please hit a like button, share to your friends, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep learning, keep growing.